Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Boys and girls, welcome back to another VT here by me at TA Gaming and Stevie. Hello, how do? Welcome. Sure, I've had some issues this morning, little technical glitches and stuff like that. I went to do a few videos and the whole of the Streamlabs was just... So I've had to redo everything, so I hope the settings are still the same, I hope everything's okay. My camera thought it was my capture card thought it was my camera, my microphone thought it could sing, dance and shout on its own, but we're here. We're going to do it. We're getting the next race on. In about 3 seconds we'll be on Mtx260 level Asian 2. I would have been on this about an hour ago, so I've kind of seen the first checkpoint, but that's it. It says a 40-minute challenge. 40 minutes. On a guy's second ever XA race. So it's either going to be really fucked up or it's going to be really easy. And you know, when people first started doing these all this time ago, this is another race created in December 2018 before Mtx260 changed it to MTX. As I say, he's a YouTuber, so you know, he's made, there's like 36 races in this series, so we're going to crack on with this one. We're going to try and get through them all, and we'll see you on the track in 3. Here we are. I'm on the bottom corner where I shouldn't be. I'm going to disappear from here right now. Woo! Because I like to keep these videos fresh and crisp. So what we got? We've got a BMX for no apparent reason there, but we've got a wall ride. Look at the connection. Oh, you can tell it's old. Right, so there's a massive wall coming here, but I know we don't have to use it. I know we're going underneath because, as I say, I tried this about an hour ago and ended up getting through it. So, going up the spiral, dodgy as hell connection onto the road. Look at that, that's going to fuck you up. Look at that, there's another one behind it. Hashtag twinning. Right, so, what have I worked out for this? So far I've worked out the build quality isn't great, but then bearing in mind it was his second XA race ever, so if you go up quite high there you can get on quite smoothish. It's not very smooth at all, I'm lying. Then we come round here and we've got to come under this bridge. Try not to hit anything because you need the speed to get you up onto that, and if you don't, you'll have to do it again. It is quite awkward. The joins, Jeff Dunham, the conjoins. The joins are absolutely shocking on this one, absolutely shocking from what I've seen on checkpoint 1 anyway. So you're coming down under here. I've killed a person because there's a pedestrian. That's probably the smoothest 2 joins you'll see. So you come up this spiral and then you've got to get onto this road and it makes a hell of a bang and you've got to try and recover it, and then you've got to come up onto this. And then that's a good join there, kind of. Then we go up this spiral, and then another hell of a join onto a road. And then if you're good, you'll come in here, you miss that stop sign, and you've got this. Now I would say reverse here, because there's a booster. And it's just going to ping you off to end, innit? So, look at that blood. People on my map. Could have probably picked a better place to turn around, couldn't I? But you're going to turn yourself round to get back up onto this spiral. There's a fucking platform on end, I'm just stupid. So very slippy mesh, but give it all you've got. And then watch out because it's not a bad join, it got a little bit better. Right, so we're going to go onto this mesh here now. We're going to drive around it, I'm going to guess we're going to drop down and go down the spiral. I'm going to twerk for you, watch me twerk my ass in my XA car. And then another bad joint, and then we're going to go over the road. And then I'm going to go over the cone, and then I'm going to go around through this. And I'm just going to use the edge. Because even though it's got obstacles on, you can just use the edge. Then we're going to come onto this spiral and then we're going to work our way up the spiral nicely, and then the worst join in the world. I mean, it's getting better. It's getting better. He's tried to blend it in there. He's tried. And then we're going to try and come back down this spiral, which is really slippy. And bearing in mind, this says 40-minute challenge. So we're going to come back on ourselves and we're going to go up this one. So obviously in the earlier days when they first came out, people used to think these were really hard. It's going to slow me down. Nice. So I can see how this is meant to work. We're meant to come up and round here. And then I would turn around myself and come back at this. I would not try and turn it on your way around. I wouldn't do that, because you just fall off. And then ride the wall. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. There's a slow down plate there at the bottom. Very easy to avoid. And then we've got another little spiral which is going to take us down onto another wall. I can't believe that in the early days they used to say this was a 40-minute challenge. That's stupid, Steve, that. No. I'll be honest though, there's a long way between these checkpoints. I know you're not really doing anything between these checkpoints, but they're hell away from each other. When you think about all that we've just done without a checkpoint, and then we've had to come back on ourselves. And so many misused props. See, that is the reason I would not try to get onto that mesh coming round. You will just slide off. It just slides. Right, so we're on it again now. Ka-join, ka-join, ka-join. Right, we're going to go under the bridge. Don't know why that's there, but it is. We're going to avoid that slowdown. And we're going to come down low here. I'm still trying to work out how I fell off. Poor line up for the car. Happens, doesn't it? So we're going to come down this. We're going to twerk for you all. We're twerking. And we're going to get onto this wall and we're just going to ride it. Oh look, obstacles. I'm going to avoid them easily. And we're going to go up another spiral. Doesn't look like the very smooth connection, but we're going up. Oh, are you check the pace? I should have been more wary of that, because now we have the whole checkpoint to do again. This is why it's a 40-minute challenge, because you have to go so far between the checkpoints, and it's so poorly built because it's an early race, that if you come off, it takes you 30 minutes to get back. I'm going to try and put my foot down a little bit now, because I kind of know what's coming, so I just can't believe I drove into that. I probably didn't want to put my foot down that much, did I? I don't think I'm going to manage this now, am I? No, I'm a shite. Oh well. We'll do it again. It's fine, isn't it? It's fine. It's what we expected. So yeah, this is, as I say, it's his second race of about 36. I was speaking to a streamer in regards to them the other day. I told him I was going to be working the MTX ones, and he kind of went, ooh. He said some of them are really doable and some of them are just not. But we're going to do them all over time. There's 30 plus races. He's probably still continuing the series now. Most people don't just stop, so I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to drive around it. I'm so tempted to try that from turning, you know, going round it. I just daren't. I just daren't do it. I got an itchy finger. Every time I see this little slowdown, I think, what is that for? I was nowhere near it. I was officially nowhere near that, and it still took me out. Oh, no. So I can see, just by the pure badness of the building, that this may actually take 40 minutes, just because everything's so far apart, everything's so poorly built. I mean, we're on checkpoint 3 of 8, but there's like 3.5 hours between each checkpoint, so it's, yeah, I can see why they put a 40-minute challenge on it now. I'm sitting here thinking, bloody hell, I've been on 10 minutes already. If you'd like to stop slowing me down, that would be cool. I'm going to remember to stay really high this time, because I was above that when it dinged me off. I questioned what it was there for, and it's got quite a wide sweep, I believe, because I was nowhere near it and it still took me down, so it is what it is. We're back on it again. Hopefully we'll get the checkpoint this time. We've got to remember that when we go up this blue spiral to this checkpoint, that the connection is shocking and it will try and kill me. Oh, I'm turning whilst looking, changing my camera, don't do that. Oh, yeah, the obstacles. Right, let's just get high and avoid them. Oh, it's yellow, isn't it? It's not even blue. Why did I think it was blue? Look at that purple road coming through it. There we are. You're not getting us twice, Mr. Man. You're not getting us twice. So what do you think, guys? What do you think so far? I mean, would you have failed it as miserably as me so far, or probably not? I've probably messed this checkpoint up way too much. But then again, you see, I've never done it, so I didn't know what's coming. Right, we're obviously going down. The connections are getting slightly better as he builds this, and then, oh, look at that obstacle. Another obstacle. That looked like it was running the course of the wall, but it's not, it's sticking out. I suppose it just shows you back in the early days when they didn't know how to flip walls and everything just got put together in lines, so there was no wall flips. Bloody obstacle in the spiral. We're in a tube, okay. Got to be a checkpoint in this tube, hasn't there? There has to be. Of course there is. Right, we're going to try and get onto there, that's it. Right, ride it out. Oh, we've got another spiral. I mean, it's easy. It's really easy stuff. It's just so poorly connected that, yeah. I mean, look, that slowdown looks like it's at the top of the wall from under here, but it's fucking not. It's right at the bottom. Got to avoid the things coming through. Right, so we're going up and out just a touch. I just saw that slowdown right at the last minute. I was like, oh, I'm fucked here. What are you? What are you? I thought I could go under that, and now I worked out it's a pane of glass, which is a pain in the ass. Right, so at least that wasn't too far away, so we need to avoid that. We've got to remember that we've got to avoid the slowdown as well on that wall. Do you know, for being old, it's not too slippy. You know, some of them are just so slippy that you fall off all the time. This one, just seems like it's not too slippy. Even though it's an old race, I'm not like spinning out on a spiral or anything, you know, I'm not. Right, so we're at 14 minutes. I'm gonna go high for this fucker. Get out my way. What else we got to deal with? Shit. You just know me checkpoints at the other side of this, don't you? That's all right. I can counter this. I've seen it. I've seen it already. I can sort that out. Right. I should have gone all the way to end. There's no signage in this old little thing, so it's my own fault. I should never have turned in there. If I fall off now, though, I'll be highly annoyed at myself. Right. Come on. So it was clearly going to be the last one, wasn't it? And I'm going to guess by these little portals, there's going to be a checkpoint. And then a checkpoint and a checkpoint, and he's using this as a turnaround, I'm going to guess. But we're on checkpoint 6 of 8. I'm going to guess this is going to be 7 of 8. And then I'm going to guess we're going to go up this green spiral. That was a little bit of a section, wasn't it? Still quite clever for its, you know, old school designs. Still quite clever. I'm going to guess we're going to go up again. This looks like a horrible conjoin. Really is. Oh, that's probably the worst one of the entire race. And then off to the finish line. It says 40 minutes. I wouldn't say it was a 40-minute race. I would say you could get this down to probably 10 to 12 if you knew where you were going. There we are. This is a finish line in the sky. You could probably get it down less, actually. It depends how good you can drive. But that brings us to the end of number 2, Level Asian 2. We'll see you very soon for Level Asian 3. Peace.